You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV.
Watch us on YouTube.
Listen on your favourite podcast platform.
Or ask your smart speaker
To play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Right, Chris.
All right, good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, good day, goodbye, hello. That's just for you, Dave. I know you like it. How the devil are we all? Welcome along. And yes, I know you cannot believe it. I do not believe it. But it's back. It's a big fat football quiz. And this time, it's all a... Of course, it had to be, didn't it?
It's the quiz of the week.
The Big Fat Football Quiz with Leicester Till I Die TV. So you think you know your football? Well, let's see.
Is there going to be a quiz?
I don't understand what's going on here.
I haven't understood what's been going on here for the past 3 seasons, but we muddle through and we somehow get to the end of the hour, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. But yet, this is Leicester Till I Die TV, LTiD TV. We are live on Facebook, Twitter. Thank you for joining us and watching. Feel free to join in the comments. I think I've got them disabled so that our contestant cannot see them. I'll confirm with him in a second. For those of you listening on the podcast, thank you so very much for lending me your ears, whether that be on YouTube podcast, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, or Podcast Addict, or Uncle Tom Cobley and all. And if you've got smart speakers, just say, please play the podcast Leicester Till I Die. And if you want to follow us on any of our socials, there they all are underneath. New one, we are uploading new videos as we speak, which is TikTok, LTID TV. If you are trying to follow me on that, I have my own personal one. And Painting by Numbers, I think it is. You have about 50 times, and each time I've turned you down. There's a reason. Personal one. I've got one video on there that's purely for watching. LTID TV. Get on over, subscribe, and you can find out what Dave's wife likes doing of an evening. Woodwind. Read into that what you will. Talking of the said gentleman, shall we welcome him in? Why not? Let's say, good evening, Dave. How are you? And more importantly, how's Mrs. Dave?
Well, she's out at choir practice, isn't she, of course, again.
She does a lot of this choir practicing. Are you sure about it? Have you had her followed?
I got more freedom than Nelson Mandela had when he got out of jail.
Like it. How is Bognor this evening?
It's really nice, warm and sunny. It's been about 27 today. Really good.
Yes, yeah. Dear. I've got to say, first of all, welcome along, and a big fat welcome as well, not to yourself, I'm the big fat one here, but to Mr. Shane Downs, who is, I forgot to load up the graphic, but I can show you here that he is, I've got it here, yes indeed, look, there you go, he's our newest member, bless him.
Brilliant.
I have been talking to him for about a week, and he was trying every which way to sign up, and it wasn't working in America. But finally today, we managed to get him signed up without involving my son. But I did prove I knew a little bit about computing. But welcome along, Shane. $1.99 a month, and you get all of that you can see down the side. And the big fun thing is next season we are going to have at least one show a month that will be for members only. But we do need to obviously hit a certain amount to make that worthwhile. But we are looking at doing that, say, once the new season gets up and running. And if you like a bit of fun, and let's be honest with you, ask Dave's wife, who doesn't? Monday night, we've got the LTiD TV joke-off. We have been promising it for ages. It's me versus Doug. It's basically like Ian Wright versus Alan Shearer. We've got 10 jokes each. They're all awful. And we're going to see who is going to be the bigger teller of dad jokes. And I think I'd have, if I was you, I'd have my money on Doug. But that's 8 o'clock Monday. So if you've got any plans to go out, that's the night to do it. But thanks to Shane, like I say, and thank you to Brad, who is now, as you may know, but I will tell you now, if you like a quiz, this is the only quiz that we are doing on this channel. All the other quizzes that we're going to be doing are going to be over. Oh, he says reaching for his prompt cards is going to be over on Brad's channel. And that is, I've lost all my prompt cards, but it is going to be some great ones. Room 101. Here we go. Got them here. Just looking at the wrong card. Price is Right, Room 101, Nations League, Who Am I? Everybody's been saying that, haven't they? The Pyramid Game, Million Point Drop, and Play Your Player Right. They are all going to be on what was Top 10 Battles. If you were subscribed to that, you still automatically subscribed to LTiD TV, the quiz channel. You think I would know how to say that by now, wouldn't you? These new teeth, Dave, you did recommend them, but they won't fit properly.
So I was just thinking of Brad and a quiz channel.
I know. It is like, trying to imagine Harry in a library, isn't it, really?
Indeed it is, yes.
Yes. Blue Fox says help. I would think you'll need it, but he says hello. And Brad, you are totally generous there. Thank you so very much for the £5. The answer is B, Dave. The £5 is for Eagle Piggle. Well, if anybody watches 8 out of 10 Cats Do Countdown, they always bring on a mascot. Have you got a mascot, Dave?
Well, I'm not showing it you.
That is what the wife calls it, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Where's my lucky mascot, she says.
He's lost his Eagle Piggle, everybody. Yeah. That's not a good start.
I'm sure he's around. So I told you the other week he's not been seen since the Fulham result.
No, well, he's in hiding, and it was, and you still didn't believe that it was actually the biggest selling toy of whatever we looked at the other week.
That was staggering, wasn't it? That was absolutely unbelievable coincidence.
I couldn't believe that.
I'd never heard of the garden until my granddaughter started watching it.
Exactly. Anything past the tweenies when it comes to kids shows, that era, and I'm out of it.
Well, I think mine was something like the Shoe People with my kids, or maybe or Red. They always liked Red Dwarf, which I let them sit up.
Oh, I couldn't stand that, but I did. I did hear the Shoe People wasn't very good. I did hear it was a load of cobblers. Come on, this is what you can expect Monday night at 8 o'clock.
Don't waste them. Don't waste them for Monday.
I know. Damn, I have to cross that one off. But as they say,
maybe we could live without the wisecracks.
Maybe we should.
This is serious business, you know. I've got to beat 2.5 points.
You beat what? Sorry,
I've got to beat 2.5 points. Haven't I? Sorry, five. Serious business. If I get less than Brad, I should. I don't know what.
Well, we're going to see. Well, Brad's in. We'll see if he'll come on next week as our contestant.
Yeah.
Spencer says a good quiz for Leicester is pointless.
Ooh.
Still raw, Spencer. Blue Fox, there was a sign outside my house missing, and it had a photograph of Eagle Pickle. Told you, hello, is in. And Andrew, I see how you shoehorn that joke in. Hey! Boom. Okay.
As long as you don't play Footloose, we'll be all right.
Hey, here we go. You beat me to that. How
Sorry,
can I follow you
Brett.
on the breakfast show? Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll have to learn from the master. But let me tell you what we've got coming up tonight. We have got the big fat Leicester quiz. I've got too many cards. We have got 7 categories. We have got 16 questions, and we have got 20 points to play for. And you, as I say, David, are our first victim, a contestant. And the 7 categories you will see as they come up. The first 6, there's 2 questions in each section, each worth 1 point. And the last question, which is your chosen year, is 4 questions, each worth 2 points.
What am I doing? Okay.
And boom, and this is Paddy. Paddy is in from Up the Cherries in all departments, Bournemouth fan channel. Finally shows his face after letting us down on the last day of the season, but nice to see you, Paddy. Is there any questions about Jimmy Quinn's dog? No, and this is a quiz that we cannot have you on because each question's got a timer on, Paddy, and you take 5 minutes a question, so you would be here till the morning. But Dave, let me say,
Chris,
are you ready, sir?
I am indeed. As ready as ever.
Here we go.
It's the quiz of the week.
The Big Fat Football Quiz with Leicester Till I Die TV. So you think you know your football? Well, let's see.
Is there going to be a quiz?
I don't understand what's going on here.
I'm good with my jingles, getting ready with those, you see. Right, here we go then. The first section is round 1, current squad.
Oh.
Just to confirm, you what? I'm thinking what I could have asked, and I really didn't ask. You cannot see the comments, can you?
No.
No, good.
Not now.
Disabled. I thought I disabled them. So here we go, sir. Question number 1 on the current squad for 1 point. The excitement builds. What shirt number was Harry Suter?
Oh, for Christ. Katey! she knows them all. Okay, it's got to be
She's at band practice. I'm sorry.
I know. 44.
Oh, you remember you got your 30 seconds.
44.
You're still going to go for 44.
Well, yeah.
I've got to let it run now.
Oh, sorry.
I can't stop it mid.
Do you want me to sing?
No, we don't want to lose any watchers.
He was a big guy, so he could have had a big number on his back, couldn't he? So
he could.
He could. 144.
Did he have a big number on his back?
I don't know.
So you started sticking at 44?
Yeah.
Yeah. And can I just say, obviously, that all these answers have been independently verified by Wikipedia.
Yeah, must be true then.
Actually, well, exactly. No, it's actually, look, most of them are from the Leicester City FC Top Trump game.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so this one wasn't because it was done before that. You've gone for 44. You, sir, unfortunately, or fortunately, were you right or wrong? 15.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'd like to say you were close, but you were miles off.
Oh, it was 44 then.
44.
Oh, well.
I don't think we've got a 44.
We're not. Okay.
Okay, question number 2. Which club did Katey play for before signing for Leicester? Which club did Katey play for before signing for Leicester? Take your time because you have got those 30 seconds.
He was on loan, wasn't he?
Hmm.
Damn it. I knew where he came from. Italian, Spanish. Was it? Palmer.
Palmer, you're going for Palmer. No, he obviously. Well, he was not obviously. He did play for Shakhtar Donetsk, but we got him before he actually signed for us. He played for Leon.
Leon, yes. Damn it.
So
yeah.
So when you've seen that first section, this is why we give you a chance to pick your own year at the end. So
Probably a good idea.
Yes. Yes, you are. You are indeed, told you. Because to date, nobody's got any. You can put it in the chat because my esteemed victim here cannot see the chat. So you are welcome to put that in. Right. Are you ready for category number 2? Which I'm going to admit, I'm not holding out a lot of hope here. It's a bit hard. We did actually start with the easier section, I thought. But here we go. Round number 2. Okay, which is Europe. Now then, all I can say is think about the question.
Oh, I do.
You do. Okay. Here we go. Question number 1. What was Leicester City's first season in Europe? What was Leicester City's first season in Europe?
Right, it was 64, 65 or 65, 66. We won the League Cup in 64, is it? 64, 65.
64, 65. Told you has got it wrong. Spencer has got it wrong. Lordell actually has got it right. You, Dave? I'm sorry. I'm hoping I'm going to play the winning book sound soon.
Yeah.
It was 1961-62 after we lost to Tottenham Hotspur in the FA Cup final, who did the double. And because we lost, we went in to Europe as the runners-up in the FA Cup because obviously they'd qualified via the winning the Premier, or what was then Division 1.
I forgot about that.
Yes.
I wasn't a supporter then.
Well, that was my first year on the planet, and I don't think you were much behind me, to be honest with you. So, yes, I thought that one might catch you out. Okay, question number 4, number 2 in this section. How many games did Leicester City play in the 1916-17 Champions League?
26.
How many games did Leicester City play in the 16-17 Champions League?
Eight.
You still got time to think about it.
Oh dear. That's not a good sign, is it? There's 4 in the group. That's 6. We're on the 16, 7. Quarter final. 8. Then get to the semi final. 8. No?
The 6 in the group, 2 in the round of 16,
Yeah.
2 in the round of 32, and 2 in the quarterfinals.
Up 2, of course there was. Dumbo.
Don't call yourself names. I'll have to ban you. Sorry. Oh,
I need a drink.
Told
Right.
you says 12.
Come on, yeah,
Spencer said
yeah,
5, but
clearly.
Facebook said 10. Ronald McDonald said 10, and Foxes Forever said 8. But of course, so it's 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got to add it up in my head now. It's
Yeah,
12, of course.
definitely.
Is
Yeah, it was. I just missed out the one leg each way.
Yeah, I thought you'd missed out like the round of 16 or
No,
something.
no. Just for some stupid reason, I just had one game for each round. But there you go.
Well,
Sunstroke.
yeah, we'll have to blame something. Probably not the start you would have wanted, Dave. I'm going to be honest with you.
Reminds me a bit of Brentford at home, Southampton at home. And all that.
Yeah,
But we'll stay up. We'll stay up.
well, stay up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You can always ring. Unfortunately, we don't have a phone a friend. Otherwise, you could have rung Brendan. Well, of course, when I say you could have rung Brendan,
Bellend.
as we like to know him. Right, round 3.
Come on.
Transfers. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I obviously need to look at the questions I'm asking, don't I? Right. Okay. Again, 2 questions, 1 point each, maximum of 2 points from this round. I've got a good feeling for you on this one, Dave. I really have. I really have on these 2. Question number 5. Oh, let's just see. Someone is having a. We are looking at Muzzy Is It left Leicester City in June 2004 on a free to which club?
Birmingham. Thank the Lord.
Correct. In fact, yeah, a Facebook user just said the answer was 10 to the last one, which I'd got written down, but in my head had worked it out as 12. But you said 8, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I missed out the home and away leg or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Birmingham City is correct,
9,
sir.
yeah.
You get a point. Yay! And I'm not sure if I've got a jingle for you. Oh, yes, I have.
Thanks, Brad.
Sorry, I can laugh at my own jokes. There we go. All right. So, can you make it a full sweep in this round? Second question on transfers. Question number 6. You didn't even need the timer for that last one. Question 6. Adrian Silva could not play for Leicester City after missing the transfer deadline by how many seconds?
14.
Again, you want me to play the timer to give you time to think?
No,
Go for 14. Away, we're on a roll. We are on a roll. Half a point and you beat Everton fan. Well done, sir. Well done. Right. How is your knowledge about managers?
some I've erased from my mind, but generally, who knows? Should be all right.
It does say players there, but there's also managers. I had a late change of heart. Can I just say everybody, but on everybody got 14. So well done, everybody, for getting that. If you're playing along at home, well done, guys. Bruce Forsyth, me.
Yeah.
You don't get anything for a pair in this game? No.
I saw a picture the other day. It was an old one. I was looking back to the days when I had to go to Coventry, and Jim Hill and Bruce Forsyth appeared on a show together. Can you imagine?
Battle of the Chins.
Yeah, scary, isn't it?
Well, I was going to say I'm more like Michael Barrymore, but I haven't got a swimming pool. Allegedly, of course. Right, managers. Here we go. It was his squad number as well. Facebook user.
Yes. Yeah.
Stick your name on the end, Facebook user. I always do say it, so we know who we're dealing with. Okay, so Which Leicester City manager, and when I'm saying this, I mean permanent manager, so not stand-ins or temporary managers. So which Leicester City manager has the highest win percentage at 51.4%?
Matt Gillis.
You've still got time.
Yeah, I have. Something tells me somebody wasn't there long, but was it Martin Allen? Bugger, because he wasn't there that long, was he? Martin Allen, Matt Gillis.
So I need an answer.
Oh, bugger. Should go with your first one, shouldn't you? But I'm going to say Martin Allen.
You Martin Allen. See you thinking there.
Thanks,
Tolkien
mate.
Bruce says, love the Bruce Forsyth impression. Give it us again, Dave. Go on.
Matt Gillis.
You so know that's going to get clipped, don't you? Now, Andrew says, you can be Barrymore if you strike. Oh, okay.
No.
Andrew. Spencer Knight went Ranieri. Franco Farrell says Ronald. Brian Little said Facebook user. Andrew Medhurst said Gary Megson. Guys, you were all wrong. But was Dave?
Matt Gillis.
No.
Oh,
It was Nigel Pearson.
okay.
On his second return to the club, he had 51.4%.
I think I knew that, actually.
That surprises me when you come to think of our first year in the Premier League when we were losing. But he'd had such a good season before that, and the one before that.
2 seasons, wasn't it?
Yeah, because we got to be obviously lost to Watford in the playoffs, and then we stormed the championship. His actual first run, because obviously he was with us twice. In his first run, that was actually something like 50 or something. He's really had a good. But Matt Gillis was certainly up there. Yeah. And, he just wants me to play. He just wants me to play it again, and I have to every time anybody says it.
Bell end.
There we go. So, are you ready, sir, for the second manager question?
Yes.
I think you might get this one.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. Before joining Leicester City, Claudio Ranieri was manager of which national team?
Talked about this the other day, didn't we?
We did. And I'd forgotten, otherwise I wouldn't have asked it you.
I'd forgotten anyway. It wasn't Iceland. It was some bizarre team. Oh, for goodness sake. I don't know. So the only one I'm going to say is Iceland, but I don't think it was. It was somebody like Senegal or some country like that. But
well, all I can say is that in the chat, Colonel Punk, Ronald McDonald, Lord L, Spencer, Andrew all got it right. You, Greece.
Greece is the word.
He did. And it was the answer as well.
It certainly was.
Unfortunately, it wasn't the one that you gave me.
This is going well.
I thought it was. This quiz could be cancelled after the pilot show.
Keep going till I get 6.
I did say at the start, actually, 5 is the lowest we've ever had. And I did say you'll beat that.
Well,
but I am now beginning to wonder. Okay.
And the memory of a goldfish doesn't help.
Yeah. Club history. Are you? How are
go
you?
on.
I'm going to say, how are you on club history? I think we know. Let me just bring this one up here. Here we go. Club history. You're no Tron Travolta, sir, and I'm no Olivia Newton-John. But there we go. Okay.
Go on.
Wherein this are on club history here. Two questions again, 1 point each. Wearing number 12, who was one of the goalkeeper backups? And I've absolutely made a cock up of this. I'll come back to that question because I've just done a Brad.
Oh, good.
I've just done a Brad, and I've realised that whatever I've done there, I've written the question down completely wrong.
Okay.
So quickly trying to find another one. We'll come back to that. But okay, signed from Copenhagen in January 16. Who was this club centre back, stroke right back, stroke defensive midfielder?
You're kidding me. Was he signed from Copenhagen?
Oh, hang on, I'm laughing that much. I forgot to put this on.
Who wasn't him, was it? It couldn't be.
So signed from Copenhagen in January 16. Who was this? And I have to give you his positions as listed on the Leicester City website. Centre back, right back, and defensive midfielder.
Yeah, it's a Marty, isn't it? Because he joined us just halfway through our championship title. Not championship, Premier title. Can't be.
You got to, is that your answer?
Well, it's something you do to me, yeah.
Ronald McDonald got it right. Spencer got it right. Blue Fox got it right. Colonel Punk got it right. And you... Of course it was. Of course it was. Who else could it be? I had to put a Daniel Amati question there for you, didn't I?
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yes. Daniel, well, apparently, Andrew says, God Amati, you should get this one.
Thanks, Andrew.
Yeah. Right, so backup. It's a good job I got this card, so I got backup questions. I don't know what I was doing there, and I can't, in fairness, read it. Oh, yes, I can. Sorry, I do know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing because this isn't. Yeah, just carry on. Carry on. Pretend they won't notice this. We'll cut it out. It's not live.
No.
Wearing number 12 in 15-16, who was one of the goalkeeper backups to Kasper Schmeichel?
Number 12, 15, 16.
Which, of course, was when we won the Premier League. We had three goalkeepers. There's Kasper Schmeichel, then we had a number 12.
Oh, was it?
And a number 32.
The old Chelsea goalkeeper. Oh, what the hell was his name? I can see his face. Not that helps. I could draw it for you.
This does not give us a clue.
No, what the hell's his name?
I need an answer.
No, you're not going to get it.
You're not going to get it.
No. As soon as you say it, I'll know. But I'm not. I don't.
You will. Well, number 32 was Mark Schwarzer.
Oh, I'd have got it wrong.
Number 12 was Ben Hamer.
Oh God, yeah. Bearded wonder.
Yeah.
I'd have said Schwarzer was the one I was looking for.
Yes. I think he came after, didn't he? He came the season after, I think.
Well, no, he was there, 32, but he was...
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yes, sorry.
He never quite got a game, hardly, did he? When he did, he wasn't very good.
No. Colonel Punk went Hamer. Blue Fox went Homer.
Oh,
Georgie
come
Fox
on, boys. Give me a break.
Banks. I don't know what Georgie was thinking. Gordon Banks, good God. Martin. Nope. And Schwarzer said Lord. So, yeah, Lord was thinking the way you were doing. Right. Okay, so club history. What year, and this is again 2 questions, one each, because I mixed up club history with the 15-16 season. That's what it was.
Okay.
This is the trouble for doing it at 2 o'clock in the bloody morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
So club history. When or which year, whichever way you want to look at it, was Leicester's first appearance in an FA Cup final?
1949.
Do you want to have time to think about it?
No. Do
No.
I?
You're going to have to. No, I'm not saying
No.
you're going to have to because I can't stop this midway through.
I'm pretty sure it's 1949 against Wolves. Oh, don't let me get this one wrong. I'll stop shoot myself.
Were you there?
Smart.
So you have gone 1949. And you are correct, sir. That it's going to annoy us by the end of the show, isn't it?
Yeah. And not only if it keeps ticking at the end, I'll be fine. But
it was 1949. It was Wolves. Can you remember the score?
I've got a feeling it was 2-0 or 2-1 because we played with 10 men most of the game. If I remember,
it was 3-1. It was 3-1. Yeah, that was when the who was it played for Wolves?
Billy Wright.
Billy Wright, that's it. I was thinking of Billy Smart, but he was on the touchline clowning around. Hey, come on.
All
Everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner. Okay. Our first game of the 2001-2 season. Which newly promoted team beat Peter Taylor's Leicester City 5-0?
Bolton.
You don't even want the clock on that one, do you?
No.
You're doing better on this side, sir, because of course it was Bolton. And
I'll tell you why. Yeah, go on.
No, I'll say for me, I had 4 kids all on bikes going round. We had this park where I lived in Burnley, and it was going it was a circular thing with obviously going around the side. There was concrete, so they were riding the bikes round. I was listening to it on the radio, and they kept going. And there's been a goal at Filbert Street or Walker Stadium, whatever it was called at the time. And you think, yeah, we scored, and it was 1-0 to Bolton. Then it was 2-0, and every time they kept going back, you're thinking we've got one back. It was just getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
But,
I was playing cricket, and I played with a Bolton fan, believe it or not.
Oh.
And then it was the first time I'd got my phone to ping when something happened at the games, and it kept pinging, and like you, I kept looking at it thinking, yeah, we're back. And Jesus, and of course, Mike, who I was playing with, couldn't believe it. I mean, he was in heaven.
Yes.
That was a sign. That was a sign. We should have sacked him after that.
Yes, yeah. Well, it says I walked out at half time. How many did we let in at half time? Was that about 3 or something?
Yeah, it was happening very quick. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it wasn't the first game after O'Neill left. He'd left the previous season, which was the Wycombe Wanderers season.
Yeah.
And
we'd only stayed up then because of the players that we had.
And the start. We'd had a decent start, hadn't we?
And Taylor got rid of everybody.
Yeah,
I remember Steve Walsh saying he systematically destroyed our club.
Yes, and he was quite right as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You know,
dreadful.
But hindsight's a wonderful thing. But honestly, if you are listening, don't try that at home and put baked beans in your eyes. Bum. Right, here we go. We are on, sir. We are. Are you sure you want to let me loose on Leatherhead Public first thing in the morning?
Well, it's going to be a challenge for them.
They'll be on the news. People of Leatherhead have all turned in late for work.
Fans raid the studio. Yeah, go on.
But I wish I could get a joke about spaghetti in, but I can only think of the beans. But if I do think of one, I'll run it past you.
You have to jump through hoops to do that. Oh, so you're frozen now, so I'm going to have to sing. Oh, there you are.
Okay, here we go. So your season, you are currently on 5 points.
Yes.
So you've fought back well. We've had 3 on the trot, 4 questions, and these are all worth 2 points each. So there's a possible 8 points up for grabs here. So no no pressure, and let's should we have a bit of support for you?
Yes.
You know what? I'm Premier League. I am elite. I am proper elite. No. I am Dorinda.
There we go. Surely, come on, that must have fired you up.
Hello, Matt Elliott here. Hi, Alan Smith here.
Hey guys, Ian Hume here.
Hi everybody, Jerry Taggart here.
Be sure to watch
Chris and Leicester LTiD TV
for all the latest Leicester City news and information.
You can also subscribe on YouTube and various social media channels
for the latest updates and news on Leicester City Football Club.
Come on, you foxes!
But I have got a special good luck message from Mrs. David. She recorded this earlier.
You hit the right spot.
Yes, we will hit the right spot. With these 4 questions.
So trumpet from down under or whatever.
Just remind us what your season was, and you better not have changed your mind.
68-69.
It was 1968-69. I can't remember much about that. I've got to be honest with you, but here we go. So, question number 1. All these, like I say, are worth 2 points each. With 16 goals, who was our top scorer this season?
Alan Clark.
Yes, it was. And to be totally honest with you, apart from him, I think nobody else got past 4 goals. It was an awful season when I look back at it for research.
I think Andy Lockhead might have got half a dozen or so, but that was about it.
It was Alan Clark, and then of course he went on to Leeds United.
The most unpopular top goal scorer we've ever had.
Yes. What was wrong? Why didn't people like him? Was it simply because he walked out on us?
Well, that didn't help, but they didn't like him doing it. He played when he wanted to.
Ah, right.
He didn't want to play mundane league games. He was a glory hunter.
Ah, right. I literally don't, and I'm not having a dig at you. I don't remember him at all.
No.
Ronald said they were 4-0 down at half time. Now, Ronald wants a question about Jock Wallace's side. Well, Ronald, put yourself forward. Put in the text thing that, follow me on at Leicester TID on Twitter. You can pick that season, and then you can have the questions.
Yeah, get in there, Ronald.
Get in there, you silly burger. Come on.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Are people able to complain in Leatherhead? Are they much of a complaining bunch at all?
Internet, mate. Internet radio gets away with murder.
That's all right then.
I wouldn't be on air.
I listened to you earlier. That was a good show. It
was all going well to the end.
Number 14. Question number 14. 2 points again. What position in Division 1, as it was then, did we finish the season?
Shit. 2 down or 3 down?
I can tell you it was 2 down.
2 down, okay. Well, thank you, because it's 21st, I think. 21st.
There was. How many teams in the division back then, though?
Yeah.
22, and it was. We were 21st. Bloody awful season you picked here for your memories. Thanks for cheering us all up, Dave.
Well, it was just the cup final thing did me. That was the thing, really.
That, in fairness, that was the first game I ever remember was the cup final.
And all my mates were going over to support West Brom and Villa and all that lot from school. I mean, pathetic. Or Man United, of course. So some of us stayed loyal.
Told you today. I'll have whatever you're drinking. I wasn't around in the days of horses and carts. Oh, vicious. I could time you out. Told you.
But you will be one day. You will be one day.
And Ronald says, remember his brother Wayne.
What, Ronald Wayne?
No. Wayne Clark.
Yeah, certainly do. He was a nice bloke. Yeah. He played for us as well, didn't he?
We signed him at some stage. He may well have done.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Our biggest victory this season was 3-0, despite getting relegated. Our biggest victory was 3-0, and we achieved it twice. Once was against Carlisle, who was the second team.
Oh, I hate it when things come into my head straight away.
That can be a good thing sometimes.
Sometimes, but yeah.
Depends what's in your head, I guess, really, doesn't it?
I've got a feeling
tonight's gonna be a good night.
It was Charlton away, and I don't know why I think that.
I was surprised that we managed to achieve 3 goals in 2 games that season. Our biggest victory, like I say, was 3-0 twice. Once was against Carlisle. Was the other one away to Charlton? No. Ronald went Wolves. Told you went Preston. You will kick yourself. You will kick yourself because it was Manchester City.
Oh, yes. Damn it. Yes. Yeah, they'd just won the league as well, I think.
Nah.
Season before.
Yeah, right? and then we went and lost to them in the final.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, well.
Yes. Those days when we used to lose FA Cup finals. Just another. Do you know which team has lost more FA Cup finals than anybody else?
Well, it used to be us.
No, we would have been in the most without winning it.
Oh, right.
But who has lost the most FA Cup finals? You don't get any points for it. Just for fun. Just for fun.
Tempted to say Arsenal, but
you're in the right ballpark. With Manchester United.
Man United, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Because of course, any Manchester United fans watching, you lost to Manchester City last season. Right, your last question, sir. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I think you will go out with a bang, and you will know this one. I'm sure you know this one. But please let me use my time because it's the last chance I've got, and I really love in it.
Right.
Our biggest transfer, and that shows how teams have changed. Our biggest transfer in that season was for £80,000. But who was it? Who did we buy for £80,000?
Andy Lockhead.
You mentioned him earlier. Was it Andy Lockhead? Yes, it was. If you'd have got that one wrong, having mentioned him, I would have roasted you alive and never have let you forget.
Actually, he should have scored the equaliser in the cup final. He was about 4 yards out, and he kind of scuffed it.
Oh, was it? For some reason, I thought it was going to be a header.
No, he scored the header against Liverpool to get us through to the. We drew 0-0 at home to Liverpool and beat them 1-0 at Anfield. Andy Lockhead got a scorcher. I was up there, and it was incredible. Absolutely incredible night. I mean, you forget a lot of things. Like, we used to get 25,000 or so at Filbert Street, which, as you know, when they reduced it, it was less than 20. But it was just amazing. And travelling, I mean, you took your life in your hands every time you went to away games in those days.
You did pretty much in the home games as well, didn't you?
You did. If Man United, Newcastle, Leeds came, you'd probably not want to wear your scarf walking to the ground.
Yeah.
Because everybody the part of the buses by the river over the bridge on the way out towards Narborough Road. So all the coaches used to park along that road there. And so everybody used to merge just on the bridge, and it was chaos. It really was chaos. Of course, I wasn't that old at the time either.
No, you were a wee nipper, weren't you?
Yeah, but it's good fun. Good days.
Yeah. Look, I'm going to give you a score in a minute. But look, if you've enjoyed this, if anybody that's watching has enjoyed it as well, get over onto Twitter, and to take part, message me, and you can see it there at Leicester TID, or search LTiD TV. I come up under either, and take part. It is. You got to be a Leicester fan. So sorry, Doug's popped in. So apologies to Doug, but this is a Leicester quiz. And not only that, if you like quizzes, it says coming soon there, but it is actually here. The quiz channel. If you followed Brad at Top 10 Battles, it is now LTiD TV, the quiz channels. We've got loads of quizzes lined up. I think we're going to start next week. Brad's going to let me know when he's got a contestant and which of his quizzes he's going to do first. But that is a channel just literally full of football quizzes, all based on like £1 million point to drop, The Price is Right, Name the Player. It's based on a lot of TV shows. That's where we've taken them all from. So get over there and be sure to do it. Dave says, the Blue Fox says, Dave, I think Eagle Pig will run off to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, you can't. These fluffy toys.
Yeah, I know.
They've no loyalty, have they?
I've still got the receipt though, so we're all right.
Well, thank you very much for your kind words. Like I say, message me and we'll get you on. We've got about 8 people lined up to do it. But actually, you came good at the end. You didn't do so very well with the current squad. Or, to be honest with you, with Europe. Or even with the managers, if I've got to say so, I'll be honest. You did do better with transfers. You got 2 of those right. You didn't even need the clock for either of them. With the 15-16 season, you got 1, and it happened to be your favourite player, Daniel Amati. You got both the club history questions right, including the 1949 FA Cup final, because, of course, you were there. And your season, which was 1968 to 69, you managed to get 3 right, missing out just on the Man City 3-0, which was I did thought you might struggle with that one, but it's not unless you really, really remembered it. Them having beat us in the World Cup is really all you remember about Man City that season.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I thought it was Charlton for some reason. But...
You did, and you said Charlton. Hey ho, indeed. Or he who's in the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have ended up in double figures, sir. You got 11 out of a possible 20.
Okay.
And you know what? You've gone up to the top of the leaderboard.
Oh, okay. Wow. That is surprising.
Well, You are the only one that's done the quiz so far.
No, I'll take that. I'll take that.
You do the Peter Taylor. You've gone top by default. Yes,
I am top.
You are top.
Can I just say, I think you should put some of these guys past me that want to join in, because they sound pretty clever, and I don't want them getting more than 11.
The thing is, though, it's always easier, isn't it, when you sat there at home and you've not got the pressure of everybody thinking that all the millions that are watching you, live on TV.
I couldn't believe I didn't get Hamer in there, because I quite liked Hamer. I thought he was a decent goalkeeper. He
never
Reading,
really got his chance, did he? Though.
No, well, he wouldn't do, would he?
No.
Casper there, to be fair.
No. Well, nobody did. That was the thing. It's the same. Let's be honest with you. It's the same with Ward, isn't it? They're not going to. But Dave, thank you so much for being the guinea pig and coming on first. And
thank
doing
you.
That. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Nate.
Everybody in the chat that think you were doing well and getting it right when Dave was getting it wrong, prove it.
Get in there.
Get in there. Come in and have a go if you think you're good enough.
As Alan Shearer said, I'm waiting for the record to be broken. Lying bastard.
Dave, where can people find you, but where can they listen to you?
They can listen at all the W's, surreyhillsradio.co.uk, internet. You can listen on probably all the devices that you've got, Chris. So
I was listening on the smart speaker earlier.
Yeah. I listen on TuneIn on the telly most of the time, which is great. But we've got a big surprise coming up on July the 1st. Not the 1st, whatever date it is. First Monday in July. I think it might be sensible to keep it till then. But you're going to love it.
Yeah, you might listen for 5 minutes and then never come back again.
Tony Blackburn, eat your heart out.
I was only messaging him the other day because we've actually, and if you do like your Tony Blackburn jokes, then do be sure to join in this coming Monday at 8:00. It's myself and the Scottish Scouser, Doug. We are having the Big Dad Joke Off, the LTiD TV Joke Off. It is 10 jokes each, and we are seeing
Monday
who can make it. It's like they say the Alan Shearer and Ian Wright things on TikTok. If you watch those,
you have work cut out there, mate. I tell you.
You will. I've got my jokes ready. I don't know.
You've used half of them tonight.
Oh no! They get it right. I've used all my good ones tonight.
Yeah.
What's left? It's not worth thinking about. Dave, mate, thank you so very much.
You take care.
I will see you on Thursday.
You will indeed. Yep. Certainly. Oh yeah, great. Yeah, next Thursday. Brilliant.
Next Thursday.
Looking forward to it.
I've got a hot date, everybody.
Ooh. Piggles on his way.
Yes. Can't wait. You better bring him or her, whatever it is. Take care, Dave. Thanks very much, mate.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
See ya.
Thank you. Well done. Thanks. You. Well done today. It's always difficult going first, but then again, you do go straight to the top of the table. That was the big fat Leicester.
It's the quiz of the week.
The Big Fat Football Quiz with Leicester LTiD TV. So you think you know your football? Well, let's see.
Is there going to be a quiz?
I don't understand what's going on here.
We have got so much that I've got to tell you because I thought we'd be a really, really, really quiet once the season finished, but no.
Coming up next on Leicester Till I Die TV.
So on Monday we have got the joke off, me versus the Scottish Scouser, Doug, at 8:00. On Tuesday at 8:00 we have got the sun's going down, I can't see. We have got something on Tuesday at 8:00. We've got Rob Tanner from The Athletic. And we're going to be talking managers. We're going to be having a look. If we haven't got one by then, and it looks like Graham Potter has turned us down for the second time, we will be talking Rob Tanner and we will be looking at, well, the rumours, the links, everybody everybody in the dog that's been linked with our job, of course. We'll be discussing the possibilities of getting them. Wednesday at 8 o'clock, we've got the transfer show, because the transfer window opens, and I will be joined by Jack from The Final Whistle, another great Leicester City channel, and we'll be discussing possible, well, it's not going to be a whole night, but we're just going to be discussing possible transfers that we may be doing. Dan, the Burnley man, was in. It was great to have him on the other week, and you thought we'd have another 12 months without him. So did I. So did I, but, you know, like a fart in a spacesuit, he'd been hanging around. Welcome, Dan. I hope your show went all right. Apparently, now whether he changed his mind in the last couple of days, he's got Leicester City getting promoted as champions. Go and check his channel out, Turf Moorhouse TV. He's just done his prediction show, I believe, on where everybody's going to be finishing in the championship. I'm not so sure. He may have changed his mind. Who knows? Go and check it out. Told you, bro. What's on Thursday? I have got a visit from Dave. Dave is coming to visit me. So he didn't change his mind. I love you, Dan. I love you. I was going to say the check's in the post, but it isn't. The bank transfer's on the PayPal. Good man, good man. Now, on Thursday, Dave is coming over. We've got a project that's coming up. But to be honest with you, it's the radio station. I am taking over one of the radio shows on Surrey Hills Radio. That link is in the description below under Dave. Do check it out. I will be presenting one of the shows on there as of the 3rd of July. So he's coming to help me set everything up and give me some quick training. And yeah, there'll be more news about that, obviously, as we get nearer the time. Unless I chicken out, of course. Yes. You know what, though? I was at the airport the other day, you know. Yeah, I did. And I went up to this woman. I went, she said, no, sir, go to the check-in desk. Okay. Thank you, Tim Vine, for that one. I thank everybody that was in the chat. Really, really do appreciate it. And joining in. If you want to, like I said earlier, I put the comment up. Let me put it back up again. If you want to come on as a Leicester fan, follow me on, or if you're not already following me, at LeicesterTID on Twitter or LTiD TV, search it, or should bring me up as well. Message me and we'll get you on to be a contestant. My thanks to Brad for the donation. Really do appreciate it. And do make sure, as you can see there, his new name is no longer Top 10 Battles, but if you were subscribed to his channel, you will still be subscribed to LTiD TV, the quiz channel. There may well be a quiz coming up this week. I think we're going to get the first one up and running. But if you go onto that channel, you'll see, they're not actually shows, but you'll see there's little thumbnails for all the quizzes that we're going to be doing on that channel. This is the only quiz we're going to be doing on here. Just don't forget, for $1.99, just $1.99, I'm so cheap, I can't believe myself. But you could do what Shane Downs did here and become a member. $1.99 a month. And bless Shane, he was so trying. It took about 5 times to become a member and it wasn't working. But we got it working today for him. So welcome along, Shane. This is what you get if you are a member. It's all down the side there. And we will be having some member-only shows as well next season. So if you're not a member, you don't get to join in. And the Rob Tanner one, by the way, when we're talking managers, if you want to join in on that one, you do have to be a subscriber. You do have to be a subscriber. So click that subscribe button, smash the likes for the video as well. And then if you are a subscriber, you can join in with the chat with Rob Tanner. If you're not a subscriber, you can't. Look, thanks very much to everybody. Thanks especially to Dave. Really have appreciated. Smash that likes button, subscribe, click the notification bell. $1.99, become a member. I've been Chris. This has been LTiD TV. This is Arnie. I'll see you Monday. Good night.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
This podcast is proud to be part of the TalkSport Fan Network.
TalkSport. Powered by fans.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.